The brand new core booster set Blazing Dominion is finally here. Massive shout out to Konami as I can open this box early for you all to see. That's right, YouTube, as the introduction has kind of clarified for you all, I have the brand new core set Blazing Dominion right here to open for you all early to see. Now, there are so many cards in this set. Red Dragon Archfiend support being one of the main points, but then there's also support for Heka Hands and Cool Tunes and Enneacraft alongside Power Patrons finally getting their own in-based archetype, and just so much more. There's a brand new Solemn Trap card. There's even a brand new Dominus Trap card as well. So I can't wait to get diving headfirst into this. So cracking into Blazing Dominion, 24 packs as always as well. And we are going to see exactly what we can get. I'm so excited to see exactly what rarities we could possibly be looking at, even on the lower end of the side as well. Some of these could be really, really important. So one of the highlights will be Rotary, but that might be changed here of the Cool Tunes. So starting off with Predaplants. Now, Predaplant's got loads of new cards as well. So this is Predaplant along in Ophelia. So if this card is normal or special, you get to add a Predap card from the deck to the hand, except itself. Banish this card from the graveyard to then activate one of these effects. Place Predap counters on face-up monster, one face-up monster on the field, and if you do, any of those monsters that are level 2 or higher become level 1, as long as they have a counter on it. Set one Polymerization from your grave or banishment. I thought I was about to say set any Polymerization card. If it was like set Super Poly, broken. Ooh, Heka Hands Dandalos. The Heka Hands are really cool. I'm actually really happy this is a common as well. So 2 Heka Hand monsters, target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it. Only use each effect once per turn. If it battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by the battle. Your Heka Hand fusion monsters and monsters you control that are owned by your opponent can attack directly. Which is something what the Heka Hands missed, because they're all illusion monsters, and they all had the, if it battles, neither player can be destroyed by that battle. It made it very awkward. Like if your opponent had monsters in defense mode, you couldn't really do a lot with it. But that's really cool, that's a common. Dark's Ruvium is Risfil? Wow, this one, I thought this one, have I seen this one before? I can't remember if this is the one I was thinking of, but 1% you can also Xyz Dark Servium by using one Xyz you control that did not activate its effects in the monster zone this turn. Transfer its materials. If this guy's Xyz'd, you can activate this effect. During the battle phase of this turn, Xyz you control gain attack equal to their rank times 100. If it would be destroyed by battle or card effect, detach material from this card you control instead. Okay, kind of cool. Looks amazing though. Fairy Tale Wiccat. So you've got new Fairy Tale cards in this as well. So if you remember Fairy Tales now, it's now got a full archetype. 2 level 4 spellcasters. Each Fairy Tale monster you control whose original attribute is light is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Only use each of your effects once per turn. Detach up to 2 materials from this card. Send Fairy Tale cards from the deck to the grave equal to the number detached. If this guy's in the grave, quick event, target a Fairy Tale monster you control whose original attribute is light. Special on this card, and if you do, you send that card to the graveyard. Interesting. And our first super rare is Red Hypernova Dragon for the Red Dragon Archfiends. Yeah, that's a good start. 4 tuners plus 1 or more non-tuner synchro. Wow. Must be synchro zoned with the above materials. Gains 500 attack for each tuner in your graveyard. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. It can't be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. And then once per turn, quick event, banish this card. Also banish as many cards in your opponent's field and grave as possible. Then you can special summon a red Nova Dragon from the extra deck, and it's treated as a synchro summon. That's cool. Archfiend's Usurpation. This one's really cool as well. Oh, I forgot about that Archfiend card. There's another new Pendulum monster as well. So activate one of these effects. Set an Archfiend trap directly from the deck or grave. It can be activated this turn. Or ritual summon an Archfiend ritual monster from the hand or face an extra deck by treating monster from the hand or field whose total level is equal to seed. You can only activate 1 per turn. That was really important. That's the one thing the old Archfiend cards didn't have, or like the last set of Archfiend cards didn't have. So there's another way to ritual summon. This is cool. Ooh, the first brand new GMX card. GMX Suppression Squad. And it looks like they've captured the monsters. You've got the right in the background there. Try and bring it up to the camera. I think that's the Vox. I think that's the Fusion monster. And then it looks like they've captured a monster here. I'm not too sure, but Beast Warrior. It's a level 4, so searchable via Tenki. If this card is in the hand and you control a GMX monster or a dinosaur monster, you special on this card. Target a face-up monster on the field, excavate the top cards of your deck until you excavate a dinosaur monster, send that dinosaur monster to the grave, and if you do, the targeted monster becomes a dinosaur until the end of the turn. Shuffle the rest into the deck. Okay, interesting. Tales of the Fairy Tales. I'm not going to go over every single common card. I would be here forever. Possessed Deity. Target a face-up monster on the field, especially when a Charmer or a familiar possessed monster with the same attribute from the hand, deck, or grave. Face-up attack or face-down defense. Then you can change that target to face-down defense. Banish this card from the graveyard, target a monster you control, and change its battle position. Nice, okay. I know that was a long starter, but some of those cards I was actually really quite surprised by to see, and we got to see one of the first brand new GMX monsters. Okay, so Clown, ooh, yes, the first Clown Crew, and it's a common. I actually really want to build the Clown Crew. Really cool. So this is the rank 3. They have an Xyz, a Synchro, a Fusion, and then they've got a main deck Ritual, a main deck effect monster, and then there is 3 spells and 2 traps, I believe. Predaplant Lizard, Wake Up Kuro, Hecaton's Dandalos, and Night Train Blue Traveler. Wow, I even forgot we got brand new train support in this deck set as well. Okay, I mean, I know a couple of friends that are really excited about those. VIP Whale, Checker, solving the problem. I'm not even going over that. Woo. They are building into the mathematics. An Officiating Revier. Oh, a zombie monster. If this card is in the hand, you get to discard one of the cards special on it. Yes. If an Xyz is sent to the grave, while this card is in the grave, except during damage state, you banish it. Special summon a monster, zombie monster from the grave. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, get target a zombie Xyz you control and attach this banished card to it. Oh, I like that. Oh, I do like that. That's really cool. So you're going to put the supers over here. I've got a Clown Crew down here. I'll be very surprised if the I don't know. I don't think all the Clown Crew are going to be commons, but if they are, that'd be really cool. Really cool. Okay, speak of the devil. Clown Crew New Face. So that's one of the track cards. Oh, and Clown Crew Diablo. Okay. This is a new super polymerization target as well, by the way. So it's 2 monsters with the same attribute, but different types. So basically like a mud dragon. Another Predaplant. Hey! The Enneacraft Searcher is a common. So each time a monster is flipped face up, you place an EC count on this card, pay 900 to reveal 3 Enneacraft cards in the deck. Your opponent randomly picks one, you add it to the hand. Flip effect is destroy a spell or trap your opponent controls. And if you do, special summon a monster from the hand in face down defense position. When your opponent activates a card or effect that includes an effect that sets a card or cards, quick effect, change this face down card to face up defense, add an Enneacraft card from the deck to the hand, and then you reveal it in the hand to special summon any of your Enneacrafts. I honestly think that the Enneacraft Spider in this set is going to make this deck insane. It's going to be an insane rogue deck. Speak of the devil, oh my lord, it's a super rare. I thought this was going to be higher. I thought this was going to be higher than super rare. This is insane. Okay, prepare yourself for this. I'm not going to go over the pendulum effect. The pendulum effect is a little less relevant, but after this card was flipped face up, while it is in the monster zone, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to their own cards or effect activations. When your opponent activates a card or effect as chaining 3 or higher, quick effect changes card from face down to face up, negate the activation of your opponent's cards and effects activated before this card in this chain. If you destroy them. So what this does, which is insane, so after it flipped face up, that's it. It puts the lock in place. Continuous effect, it's there, it's done. So it means your opponent can then no longer activate card effects in response to their own card effects. So they can't go chaining 1, chaining 2, which is pretty insane. So this card, Spear, is going to be incredible. We got a new vanilla at 23.25, a tuner at level 7 as well. That's cool. Hero Flash. Activate one of these effects if your elemental hero monster attacks the defense of your monster this turn and flip piercing battle damage. Target card your opponent controls up to the number of elemental hero monsters you control, destroy them. Not bad. Add to the hand or special an elemental hero monster from the grave. Elemental hero monsters you control can attack directly this turn. That's cool. Junk Signal. Activate one of these effects. You can't special summon from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except Synchros. Treat a monster, special summon a monster except the treated monster from the hand, deck, or grave that is a Junk Warrior or a Stardust. Or that mentions either of them. When your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Synchro Summons effect activation, negate that effect. Oh, I didn't realise this. Oh, Gaming Gamer GG. What the heck? If it's special summons, you change all monsters your opponent tries to attack. If your opponent has a monster on their field, sent to their graveyard, on their field or graveyard, detach material from this card, send a machine monster from the deck or extra deck to the grave, apply the effect. Choose a machine XZs in your graveyard. This card's name becomes that monster's name until the end of the turn. Junk Signal is really cool. So when your opponent activates a card or effect in response to your Synchro Monster's effect activation, negate that effect. Okay, this is actually really important because the one big thing that Synchron's had an issue with is that when you activate Junk Speeder and your opponent will go like Ash or Imperm or anything like that. So anyway, yeah, I know, I'm well aware we're only 4 packs in. Yay, another Clown Crew. Let's go. Ooh, our first Power Patron as well. That'll go to one side. Red Nova Dragon Assault Mode. I don't know where I put my red dragons. I'll go over there. Predaplant and Jania of the Ring. So again, like I said, I'll try not to go over every single card effect, otherwise I'll be here forever. Northern Crossfire, Enneacraft Reset. Oh wow, okay, so the Enneacrafts are 2 commons and a super rare and another GMX. That's cool. I know people that are going to be happy with that Enneacrafts. I think like the highest rarity the Enneacrafts have is like a base is an ultra rare. Wake Up Kuro. Another Enneacrafts. Mimigul Flower. I forgot Mimigul was in this one. Red Nova Assault. Oh, our first secret rare is Princess Draxinia, the Thirsting Tree. What? You can send 1 level 4 or lower plant monster from the deck to the grave, except itself. Special on this card from the hand, and if you do, it becomes that sent monster's level. Banish a plant monster and this card from your graveyard. Special summon a dragon monster from your hand or graveyard. Only use each effect once per turn. You can't special summon monster. Can't special summon the turn you activate this either of this card's effect except dragon or plant. Oh my god, this is going into Black Rose Dragon. Wow. Okay. Looks beautiful as a secret rare as well. Looks really evil. Woo. That's cool. Fairy Tale Bull. Heckham Bait. That's a common as well. Nice, nice, nice. Carrying on. Going to be a little bit faster on this one now, I promise. Spiritual Art Familiars. Nice. More support. Hey, another Clown Crew as a common. Taking it. Wow, another Clown Crew. And our first ultra rare is Joldo, the Shade Spirit Power Patron. So it's our first ultra rare. Nice. VIP Whale. Dolce. Subspace Battle. Whoa, this is in here? Oh, another Clown Crew. So apply the following effects 3 times in sequence. Each player reveals 1 monster from the deck that does not have a question mark attack. Add the monster with the highest attack to the hand of the player that revealed it. Destroy the monster with the lower attack and inflict 500 damage to the player that revealed it. If tied, shuffle those monsters into the deck. For the rest of the turn, neither player can activate the effects of monsters with any of their revealed monster names. Only activate 1 subspace battle per turn. So you apply the following effects 3 times. You basically reveal a monster, and then it has like a bit of a battle. That's cool. I didn't realise that was in here. Pretty sure that's like an import. Could be wrong. I think I'm only missing 2 Clown Crew cards. Fairy Tale Wiccan, Fleeting Phantom Mask Master. Whoa. Another Clown Crew. Predaplant Baltia. And a Clown Crew Flare is a super rare. Okay. I don't mind that. Hero Flash, Fairy Tale Bull, the new Vanilla, and Rustin Mammoth. So, Clown Crew is... I'm thinking I'm missing 1 spell and the main deck monster. That'll be cool. We got a couple more cards. Well, I'm not even halfway through the box. Apologies, we're 30 minutes in. Assault Mode, King's Resonance, nice. Spiritual Art Familiars, Clown Crew Meteor, and Anti-GMX Final Experiment. Wow, this looks really cool as well. Activate only if you control a GMX monster. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect on the field, except during damage step, you excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Then if you excavate a GMX card or cards, negate that activate effect. Place all the excavated cards on the top or bottom of the deck in any order. Wow, okay. So you excavate, and then you get to reassemble your deck. But you get to negate the activation, and it's continuous. So that's really cool. I like that. Northern Crossfire, Enneacraft Reset, GMX Suppression Supply Card, and Crimson Call. Okay. I actually quite like that GMX truck card. That's really cool. Dire Broken, the Ominous Spectre. Wake Up Kuro, Clown Crew Fiends, Predaplant Baltia, and Red Hoper Nova Dragon. Just in case I get any more... I like some of the commons in this set. The Junk Signal is going to be really good for Synchrons. Clown Crews are looking really promising as well. Convex Knight, another Enneacraft, nice. Predaplant Lizard, King Resonance. Oh, we got Starlight Rare, the Crimson King! No way! Oh my god, that looks incredible! Wow, it's the cover card as well. Oh my days. Look at that card. Yeah, so 1 tuner plus 1 or more non-tuner dart monsters. If this card is synchro summoned, you get to add 1 card that mentions Red Dragon Archfiend from the deck to the hand. When your opponent activates a monster effect, quick effect, banish this card you control, special on a Red Dragon Archfiend from the extra deck, and is treated as a synchro summon. And if you do, its attack becomes doubled. You can't. Also, it cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Only use each effect once per turn. BE, a beautiful looking card. Wow, 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 wow. Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Archfiend Unsubscription, and another Space Battle as well. Okay, wow, that looks so good. The red, the orange, the yellow. Woo, boy. Oh, I love Red Dragon Archfiend as well, so that's cool. Spiritual Art Familiar. Ooh, Fiend Peace Golem. Speaking of Red Dragon Archfiend, this is another one of their brand new cards. So you control a Fiend Tuner, and this card is in the hand, you get to special summon this card. If it is special summoned, you get to reduce its level by up to 2. If this card is sent to the grid as synchro material for a Red Dragon Archfiend or a synchro monster that mentions it, target a level 4 or lower fiend in your grave and special summon it in defense position. Oh, I can't wait to put the Red Dragon Archfiends back together. Predator Plant, Heck of Hands, and Darkness Resonator as a super rare. And then Solving the Pendulum, Possession, 50-50. Take 1 monster and 2 traps from the deck, reveal them. Your opponent randomly picks 1 to look at, the remaining 2 to be banished, 1 trap from it. Then your opponent chooses one of these effects to apply. Reveal the card picked by your opponent, and if it was a monster, add it to your hand or special summon it. Or if it was banished, or if it wasn't, banish it. Shuffle the rest into the deck. Reveal this card that was not picked by your opponent nor banished by you. And if it was a monster, add it to the hand, and if it wasn't, banished it. Okay, so basically, your opponent picks 1, and you're either going to banish your monster or you're going to add the monster. Kind of cool. I'm still stoked about the Crimson King. Another Clown Crew. Archmage, Impostor Recapture, Predaplan, Assault Sonic Warrior, nice. Oh, Ultra Rare Crackle! Okay, so our first Cool Tune monster is an Ultra Rare in the form of Crackle. So this is, it requires Cool Tune Clip, so it means you can now use Synchro Overtake to summon out Cool Tune Clip. If this card is synchro summoned, you look at your opponent's extra deck, and if you do, banish face up 1 card from it until the end phase. Then you can make this card gain attack equal to that monster's attack. If this synchro summon card is sent to the grave, you get to special summon this card, then you get to apply this effect. Look at your opponent's extra deck and banish face up 2 cards from it until the end phase. Only use each effect once per turn. Nice. Crackle. Join the crew. Summon Shock, Checker, and Doomsday Adadrestia. So this is the brand new equip card for the Doomsdays as well. So Doomsdays are going to be really cool in this format as well. Still so much more to go. That was only half a box. I'm so sorry. Clown Crew Fiends. There we go. Spiritual Art Familiars, Predaplant Baltier, Megalith Flower, and Red Hypernova Dragon. Oh, this is a common? No way! So the Envoy of the Sacred Tomb, you play it in Dark Lords. So it requires 2 effect monsters, and then once, while this link summon card is face up on the field, you get to normal summon a level 5 or higher without tribute. During the main phase, you can quick effect immediately after the effect resolves, normal summon a level 5 or higher Dark monster. During your end phase, you get to reveal any number of monsters in your hand and place them on the bottom of the deck in any order, and then draw cards equal to the number placed. This is actually insanely good for Dark Lords, just because it lets you recycle a little bit, refresh a little bit, but then also giving you access to get your bigger monsters from the hand onto the field is absolutely insane. So that's a really cool card. Another GMX Fairy Tale and a Possessed Destiny. Okay, loving it, loving it, loving it. I'm loving it like that. Okay, Convex Knight, King's Resonance, another Enneacraft, Dark Servian, and a super rare Flame Tongue the Burning Blade. 2 fire monsters, face up spells and tracks you control cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Target 1 of your banished fire monsters, add it to the hand. You cannot activate card or effects of the card with its name for the rest of the turn, or use the effect once per turn. Now, I believe this was in Master Duel, and this is the first time we're actually getting it in the TCG, so that's really cool. Solving the Pendulum, Vip Whale, and then Archfiend. Carrying on. Okay, Mimigal Flower, Spiritual Art Familiars, Heck of Hands, Archmage, Power Patron Patrol, Prohibited Power Patron Portal Terminus. Nice. I love the artwork on this as well. It's actually really cool. See all the different colours and everything. So you send a Power Patron monster from the deck or extra deck to the grave, then you can add a Dark Fairy monster from the deck to the hand. Also, you cannot declare attacks for the rest of the turn except with Power Patrons. At the start of the damage state, if your Power Patron monster battles an opponent's monster, banish this card from the grave, banish Banish face down that opponent's monster. Only use each effect once per turn. That's cool. Hekahan's Bait. That's bait, that is. Crimson Call and another GMX Supply Squad. So I've only seen 2 GMX cards, if I recall correctly. Predator Plant Lizard, Assault Sonic Warrior, Clown Crew Fiends, Hekan Dandalos, and Weaver of Fairy Tales. Fairy Tale monster plus a spellcaster. All Prince of Fairies on the field become spellcasters. During the main phase, special summon a Fairy Tale monster from the deck or banishment. Only use each effect once per turn. If you normal or special summon an non-Earth Fairy Tale monster while this card is in the monster zone, target an effect monster your opponent controls negates effect, and it becomes a Prince of Fairies. Nice. Clown Crew, Matinee, Officiating, Checker, and Crimson Call. Carrying on. Clown Crew New Face, Diaboka, Wake Up Kuro, Assault Synchron Warrior. Oh, and a Secret Rare Crimson King. This kind of like fails to flatter now because you've seen it, but even as a Secret Rare, it looks really cool. Looks really cool. It just pops. Wow. It looks really nice as a cover card as well. Really nice. Love that. Starlight Rare to go alongside. I wonder if you play 1 or 2 of this. I haven't looked at Red Dragon for a while, but another Power Patron. Red Supernova, Crew. GMX partnered Slender. This looks really cool. This is like an upgrade on the one we got as a super rare in the previous set. So you reveal this card in the hand, special when a GMX monster or a dinosaur monster from the hand. Also, you can only attack directly with GMX monsters for the rest of this turn. If this card is special, use Armor Conductor Tyranno, clear, 1,000 each, and then GMX is just going for the rest. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, you get special on a level 4 or lower GMX monster or a dinosaur monster from the hand, grave, or banishment in defense vision. Wow, that's really cool. For like dinos in general as well. That's really cool. Oh, I got another one of those. That's cool. That's the playset of the battle as well. Okay. I'm loving this box right now. Clown Crew. Archfiend. Oh my god, it's a common. Hell to the yes. Archmage. Clown Crew Rehearsal, it's a super rare. I'm so happy. So you tribute a monster from the hand or field to add a Clown Crew Biancaviaso and a Clown Crew spell or trap, except itself, from the deck to the hand. Banish this card from the graveyard, ritual summon a Clown Crew ritual monster from the hand by treating monsters from the hand or field. Oh, I tell you about, I am missing the quick play Clown Crew as well. That's probably the most important one because that's the one that special summons 2 Clown Crews from the extra deck, ignoring their summoning conditions. You can actually summon from the deck as well. Predator Plant Baltia, Mask Master, Clown Crew Soiree, Durapio, and then an anti-GMX Final Experiment, Clown Crew Matinee, another Space Battle, Summon Shock, and another Envoy. Nice. Nice. Okay, yeah, second one, take it, love it. On the Spectre, Convex Knight, King's Resonance, Engineer of the Ring. Another Archfiend. I think I've got a place at that one now, so that's really cool. Second 50-50. I'm liking this. I'm getting everything I need. Gonna have so much to update. It's crazy. Mimical Flower. Predator Plant Baltia. Mask Master. Recapture. Another Flame Tongue of the Burning Blade. Tails, Space Battle, Heckhand, and Gamer. What we got? Right, final 2 packs of Destiny. I'm not going to do a bumper pack. I'll save that. There we go. Fairy Tale Wicket. Clown Crew Meteor. King Resonance. Assault Sonic. GMX Lab number 5. They've got a field spell. Your opponent cannot activate card or effects when you normal or special summon a GMX monster. Nice. During your main phase, you get to set a GMX spell or trap from the deck, except Lab. Place 1 card from the hand on top of the deck. This is really cool for them. This is really cool. Let's get you to the Applied Experiment. Okay, final pack. Okay, Omnium Spectre, Mask Master, Wicket, Convex Knight. Now I think the foil is here, so if I've done it right. Hero Flash, Once Upon a Fairy Tale, Heckhand Bait, Doomsday, and then the Convex Knight. And our final card is Doom 13 over Graflario. This looks so cool. Oh my god, look how cool this looks. Wow. Once per turn, you can also XYZ itself by using one Doomsday XYZ you control. Transfers materials, nice. Only easy effect once per turn. You can detach one material from this card to add a Doomsday spell or trap from the deck to the hand. Then you get to destroy a card on the field. If this card is destroyed by a card effect, especially on a non-XYZ Doomsday monster from the deck or grave. Oh, I'm so excited by Doomsday cards. These are going to be so cool. Wow, that box is cool. Really cool. Leflario, brand new GMX card as well. And then we got Crimson Kit, we got Cool Tune Crackle, we got the Shade Spirit Power Patron, and then we got Princess Dracenea, the first in tree, plus a Starlight Rare Crimson King and a Secret Rare Crimson King as well. Really nice. I love how they pop. They look really, really cool. Look at the shine. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. There's a lot of cards I'm looking to put together, like GMXs with dinos I want to update. I could even like play around with Infinite Overnights as well, which is really cool. Then we've got Dark Lords. They've got the Power Patrons that work with Dark Lords. We've got Enneacrafts as well. There is Charmers support as well that I've just gone through. So this is looking really, really, really exciting. So the premier events are the 2nd and 3rd of May, so not that long away. And then the official release for the set is going to be the 6th of May as well, which is really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to this set. I think there's a lot to offer for it. This is before we've even touched on Cool Tunes, Doomsies, everything you name it in between. I'm actually really excited about it. So yeah, thank you so much to Konami for allowing me to open up these boxes early for you all to see. Make sure you pick these up at your local stores and go to the premier events. Like the premier events are some of the best and most exciting times ever to be able to see the set a week early or a decent few amount of days early as well, which is really, really cool. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Do like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, as absolutely always, stay safe and of course, happy dueling. Blazing Dominion is available at your local stores as of the 7th of May. So make sure you head down to pick up your Red Dragon Archfiend, Clown Crew, Cool Tunes, Heck Hands, and so much more.